Welcome back to Let's Play Dust. I'm Nye, and we are now back at Starwing Meadow. Completed the first mansion, got our first item, the old painting. Not quite sure what we're going to be doing with that. Kind of a weird item for old Lady Cora to have us go pick up, and I'm not quite sure where Dust is putting it, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so that teleporter brings us a decent ways back. That is very helpful. Now, part of me wants to go over to the left again to actually pick up those items. Most of me wants to ignore it. For now, we'll come back to it later on down the line. How many keys do I have? That's going to be very important. We have 6 keys, which is, again, a far cry from where we have been in previous areas. Now, let's make sure to get the save point. So now that we can climb, let's go up here. So this is, of course, where climbing becomes a pain in the ass, because now they introduce the concept of spikes and things of that nature. Unfortunately, I'm not really in control of how high Dust jumps when he does this. I'm kind of at the mercy of whatever Dust actually wants to do. Now what I can do is I can slide down in order to make the next jump a little bit more easy on me, but it's about as much as I can do. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm actually considering dropping back to a previous save. Yeah, I'm just gonna end up having to do that and be forced to. No, we are not using a revival stone on that, my friend. That is not going to happen. We're just going to go back to that previous save. We're going to try this again. This is actually one of the more annoying jump segments in the game, right here. Mostly because, as I said, again, you don't have really much choice over how high Dust jumps, or there's no double jump to use. You just sort of jump once, cling, and then slide down a little bit to sort of adjust for your next jump. Now, you may have noticed those are breakable walls there, which means that I have to go back up there. Oh, darn it. No, that's not okay. Yeah, Dust is, the game is trying to pull out all the stops in order to stop me from winning. And if you combine this with my natural impatience to get to places, you start to get what we're seeing now, which is problems. Now, honestly, I don't think that particular damage was my fault, to be honest. That looked like this jump is particularly finicky. That one may have been my fault. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload, and we're going to go back in, because we got to save right here. We didn't actually accomplish anything up in that room. I don't think I'm quite where I need to be. Whoa! There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm feeling a little bit better about where we are now. Get the flies. Don't really want to deal with these guys right now. And then we have that's actually breakable wall immediately beneath us. We're actually standing on it. I don't think I can not really much I can do with that. Let's see. I got a lot of flies, and I got a lot of mannequins who kind of want my attention. So let's do this first. Let's see if we can get rid of all the mannequins and all the flies, go up and take care of that fly section, and then we'll go back to that breakable wall and see what we can do about that. Because I'm sure there's, you know, some measure of reward in there for getting this done. Now, the other thing electricity is good for is it's even good when you're not in the middle of a dust storm. So you can use electricity to keep a combo going a lot better than you could any other thing. A lot better than fire did, a lot better than the original level 1 light. now that here's everybody dying. So now we have a lot more room to go back and do this. Perfect. That was a key. I am willing to do all of this for a key. That is definitely worth it to me. Okay, I'm kind of curious because I didn't see the treasure icon actually has not left. Did I miss something over here? No. Okay, so there's more treasure inside of this room, but it's not over there. That's cool. Let's keep on going up. Can I go up any higher? Yes, I can. Here's a note. Added the rose. Whenever we go to the graveyard in Sorrowing Meadows, never fail to kneel before her rose-laden grave. Someday, that devotion may be recognized. Well, you know what? I think that devotion is going to be recognized as soon as I see a rose-laden grave. And would you look at this? We have a regular enemy type of the monstrosity. I am actually not looking forward to this fight because the monstrosity is actually a pain in the ass, even in non-boss fight form. But as you'll notice, this one actually has a lot less health than the previous one did. I was able to chain stun her against a wall, and that's actually the best possible thing that I could have done there. Okay, so making our way out still. We have a ton of mannequins to deal with. That's fine. The mannequins are easy, and I have plenty of defense, which is going to help with the mannequins. Now remember, I have a good 200 some odd defense. That mannequin still dealt a considerable damage to me, even with a defense. So, I mean, I have plenty, and I can take a couple of hits, but I don't want to take hits. Hits are sort of exactly what I don't want to have. So let's see about ignoring hits for a while. It looks like this area goes up considerable ways. And apparently there's spikes there. The mannequins... Actually, you know what I can do? I can Dust Storm to get all that stuff. So we got that. Let's continue working our way up. Trying to avoid the spikes that obviously want to kill me because I am the hero, and spikes always want to kill the hero. Luckily, they kill the enemies too, and that could have been really bad if I had gone any further to the right. We don't want that. Now I got the blueprint for the Ring of Patience, and in 1 second, when I kill all these flies, I no longer have to worry about coming back to them. We can see what the Ring of Patience does. Let's see, Ring of Patience. Better fidget, better defense, lose some attack, but we gain a lot of regen. That may actually be worth it in the near future. Not right now, but soon I will be willing to do that. Okay. And we have another Necromancer, so let's... Fidget apparently did not feel like actually attacking the Necromancer. Fidget sort of apparently felt like sort of doing her own thing. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Notice the Necromancer's now down to half health. That was a full blast from Fidget, which is pretty good, if I do say so myself. So one of the things the Necromancer is good for is actually giving you the enemies to refill your bar so you can kill the Necromancer. So that's actually really good. That's one of the things you want to use these enemies for. Whoa! That was a little bit close. That was a lot closer than I wanted to get to, taking a lot of damage, possibly dying off of that. Zap everybody a little bit more. We're not quite done with the Necromancer. He's got a little bit more health left, but this should do it right here. Goodbye, Necromancer. Okay, so now we just got to deal with all of his friends, but, you know, that's easy. We've got that Necromancer soul there, and we got a couple more enemies. Picking up the Nasty Dentures blueprint. What's that used for? That is a upgrade for our sword, but I'm kind of holding out for the flesh sheath. We don't quite have enough flesh or bone just yet, but we are getting there. Bone we have plenty of. We need more flesh. 8 more flesh to be precise. But once we get that, I'll be able to get the flesh sheath. That's going to increase our damage by a hell of a lot, which is fantastic. Now what I'm trying to remember is exactly where the Rose Grave is. It's somewhere around here. I cannot remember the exact location. I actually think it was actually closer to the beginning of the level than we are now. So I might not be able to play with the Rose Grave right now. It's a shame because Rose Grave is particularly useful. That's fine. That can wait for another time. Trying to just avoid the exploding ones, which is proving to be a problem, because Fidget does not seem to want to zap when I tell her to. No! Okay, you know what? Revival Stone used, because I'm a really long way from the last save. Which is a shame, because the next save is actually kind of close to here, if I remember correctly. I'm still burned. Probably should pull out some healing item of some sort. Let's use the Champong, because it gives us more attack power. I should be able to, kill these guys a little bit easier with the Champong here. And I get exploded again. And that's another Revival Stone used. It's unfortunate it's both my Revival Stones, and Revival Stones are expensive. I'm not really taking a lot of damage off of this. I'm not really getting a lot out of my Revival Stones right now. These fights are not worth the stones, I'll tell you that much. Oh god, we have another one. That's fine. Or it would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that Fidget does not seem to want to play like a team here. No, Dust Storm. Thank you. And there I go again. Well, guys, I think we're going to hold off here. That'll be the end of it for now. We will come back and we will try to make our way through to the next save point. So I will see you guys soon.